this video, we'll be looking at the 2022 Toyota RAV4 in terms of its performance, fuel economy, safety and driver assistance, comfort and room, infotainment, cargo space and storage, style and design, and its pros and cons. Without further ado, let's get into the 2022 Toyota RAV4 overview. Performance. The RAV4 uses a 2.5-liter engine making 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. It also has an 8-speed automatic. The RAV4 performs quicker off the line, accelerates smoothly, and has more than enough power to pass through the highway confidently. There is an optional all-wheel drive on gasoline RAV4s and standard on all hybrid models. For the standard models, it uses a second electric motor to power the rear wheels. Primarily, they both drive the front wheels but activate the rear ones as needed for traction. This feature helps to improve stability on acceleration or curves. The Adventure, Non-Hybrid Limited, and TRD Off-Road include all-wheel drive torque vectoring. The all-wheel drive divides power between the right and left rear wheels. It also features multi-terrain select drive modes, which help in tackling snow, sand, dirt, and mud. This vehicle will handle rugged cottages and easily get through deep snow. Fuel economy. The gasoline RAV4 is EPA rated at 35 highway, 27 mpg city, and 30 mpg in combined driving. It won't surprise us that the TRD Off-Road version is the least efficient at 25 city, 32 highway, and 28 combined. Considering its high ride height and off-road tires, it still is considerable. The combined driving feature of the RAV4 is highly competitive. The Ford Escape and Honda CR-V match its 30 miles per gallon. The RAV4 Hybrid in all-wheel drive only rates 41 city, 38 highway, and 40 combined, which is also available as a plug-in hybrid. The Escape Hybrid gets 40 to 41 miles per gallon depending on trim against the Toyota's 40 mpg. The CR-V rates 38 mpg, while the Tucson Hybrids ranges from 37 to 38 mpg. All RAV4 models use 87-octane regular-grade gasoline, just as it is with their competitors. Safety and driver assistance tech. The RAV4 is a groundbreaking vehicle in terms of its safety. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and top safety pick from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety even gave it a 5-star crash test rating. The trims of this vehicle will come standard with 8 airbags, adaptive cruise control, lane departure steering assists, automatic high beam headlamps, emergency front braking with pedestrian detection, road sign assist, and lane centering. It also has blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert. This feature can be found on the base LE trim. It is bundled with a tonneau cover for around $700, which is also standard on other models. It also has a limited trim, which adds parking assist with emergency rear braking. Comfort and room. The 2022 Toyota RAV4 has cool, comfortable, and supportive seats. There is a luxurious fabric on the LE and XLE. Also, it has attractive faux leather on the XLE Premium and Up. Although it's not as roomy as people expect, it still features 37.7 inches of front seat headroom, unlike other competitors such as the Escape, CR-V, and Tucson, which are around 40 inches. We can say this vehicle is less roomy than its competitors. It is still a win anyway. However, it fares much better in the second row as it has 39.5 inches of rear seat headroom, which still falls within a ½ inch of its rivals. Let's talk about the legroom. The front seat legroom of this vehicle is 41 inches, which is still below the Escape's 42.4 inches. You can't compare the 37.8 inches of rear seat legroom to the 40-inch or more measurements of its rival. Infotainment. Infotainment is still one of the most talked about in the 2022 RAV4. For the center touchscreen, most trims get a 7-inch as standard equipment. Here, it steps up a 9-inch display, and it can also be optioned on all lower trims. However, it is bundled with various additional items. These items vary depending on trim and range. The screen includes a 3-month trial subscription to satellite radio. There is a standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on all trims, although this feature isn't by any means wireless, they still work effectively. A trial period is also included in connected services. There is a subscription-based package with apps to find or start the vehicle remotely. It is also designed to lock, unlock, and even ask a live agent for destination assistance. The Toyota RAV4's infotainment system is very easy to use, although not the best we would like to have comparing it with its competitors. Its innovation is average and won't win any awards for it. Cargo space and storage. The 2022 Toyota RAV4 has small item storage. This area includes a cubby ahead of the gear shift lever, and it comes with a wireless phone charger. There are also 2 open tray seats in the dashboard center. The cargo area is 37.5 cubic feet with the rear seats up in both the hybrid and gas versions. The Escape with gas engine matches, but drops to 34.4 cubic feet in hybrid guise. The rear seat of this vehicle folds 60/40 and increases the cargo capacity to the maximum cubic feet of 69.8. Style and design. The RAV4 has incredible styling and an aggressive front end. However, the rear gives us more of a traditional look. Like other related vehicles, there is an involvement from a bean shape, and it makes it a perfect vehicle to compete with. Although the interior of the RAV4 is quite plain, you still can't underestimate its handsomeness. It has chunky dials for the climate and drive mode systems, which makes you grab and turn it easily. The seat and dash materials are highly exclusive and top-notch, the dash stitching on upper trims, and the leather look upholstery. What more can we say? Everything perfectly fits together. So here are the pros and cons. Pros: standard safety features, comfortable interior, smooth hybrid operation. Cons: competitors have more cargo space, noisy while accelerating. And that's all we have for you today on the 2022 Toyota RAV4. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.